Good evening.
Marcus, offensively, you guys were able to do some good things out there, but coming on the wrong side of this again, what's the feeling in that locker room?
Yeah, for us, I think everyone's frustrated, upset, which I think those are emotions that you want to feel at this point. Like, nobody's in there giving up at all. But at the same time, like, we have to figure this out, and we got to get it right. Bobby stood up and said something at halftime, and I really appreciate the fact that he led us and said, hey, this is on us. We have to figure it out. It's not just offense. It's not just defense. It's not just special teams. It's on everybody. And at the end of the day, like I said, going into this game, like, I believe in the guys in this locker room. But we have to figure out what it is and what these details are. If we're missing the lack of execution, it takes all of us. So regardless of where we are, at the end of the day, doesn't matter who we're playing, it's on us and how we got to figure out together how we can get this right.
What was DQ's message after the game, knowing you guys are headed to Europe?
Yeah, he basically was very much the same way that I feel and kind of what I said, but also, like, it's a interesting time for our team, and I think it's in a good time to go as a team together early, where we can all kind of sit down and be together for the next 7 days and figure out how we can get this right. So it's interesting how the schedule kind of played out that way, but I do feel like this is a good opportunity for us to, one, figure out who we are and who we want to be, and two, like, just to get this thing right.
Marcus, how far away does it feel from being the team that you think you're capable of being?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question. I don't feel real close. And at the same time, though, day in and day out, I see guys coming in, giving it their all. So I do feel like we have the motivation, the determination to get this right. But we're running out of games and we're running out of time. So there has to be a sense of urgency, which I do believe there is in the locker room, and we'll figure it out.
How surprised are you that we're sitting here and you're, after 10 games, that you're still saying you still have to figure out who you guys are and what you want to be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we should shy away from that. I think that's the truth. And I think that's transparency. And at the end of the day, in order to get things going in the right direction, you have to be transparent. You have to be honest. And I don't think we are who we think we are. So with that being said, it's a quick turnaround. It's a trip to Europe. It's an opportunity for us to kind of dive in together. I believe in this brotherhood. I believe in the guys in the locker room. But like I said, there's got to be a sense of urgency, and I think our guys feel that.
Last year, you guys seemed to figure out the identity early in the year. You've been on a lot of teams. Why has it been so hard this year for that?
Every year is very unique. Every year poses different challenges. So with that being said, I don't really know, and I think that's why we are all standing here today, kind of where we're at. So it's going to take a collective effort to get this thing going in the right direction. But with that being said, I believe in these guys.
Marcus, there were lots of Commanders fans heading for the exit before the end of the game. What would your message be to this fan base?
Well, one, we do appreciate the support. We're not where we want to be, and we understand that. Secondly, continue to believe in this team, continue to believe in Q, continue to believe in the leaders of this group, because I've been in very many different locker rooms. I've been in a part of different teams that would have shut this down 2-3 weeks ago. So with that being said, there's fight in this dog. I believe in it, and we're going to get this right.
Marcus, we saw on the field some of the frustration started to boil over with Duran, Javon. How do you guys keep that from, fracturing the locker room? I know you guys have preached a brotherhood, but when frustrations reach a certain point, how do you guys keep everybody together?
Well, you said it's the brotherhood, right? And as much as we talk about it, the accountability is there, because when you are day in and day out with these guys, you have to be able to look them in the face and say, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And unfortunately, I think with the way the game went today, frustrations did boil over, and I I appreciate Bobby because he did say some things at half that, one, I think represented kind of all what we were thinking, and two, like, hey, setting the standard of who we want to be. So I have no doubt in my mind that we have the group here to get this thing right, and it's going to take some time, but we got to figure it out soon. Thanks, Marcus. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.